Are you tired of lackluster plants and slow-growing vegetables? Do you dream of a garden bursting with life, but struggle to achieve that vibrant growth you see in magazines? We've all been there, staring at our compost bins wondering why our soil isn't delivering the results we hoped for. But what if I told you that a common household item, one you probably throw away without a second thought, could be the ultimate game-changer for your garden's health and vitality? Prepare to witness the incredible transformation that happens when you unlock the power of rice for your compost. Your current compost might be missing a crucial ingredient that could supercharge your soil's microbial activity. While most gardeners focus on the classic brown and green materials, they're overlooking one of nature's most powerful composting catalysts, rice. This humble grain, whether it's left over from dinner or rice that's gone past its prime, contains unique properties that create an explosion of beneficial microorganisms in your compost system. The science behind rice's composting potential lies in its starch content and its ability to ferment rapidly when exposed to moisture and beneficial bacteria. Unlike other kitchen scraps that simply decompose, rice undergoes a fermentation process that creates an ideal environment for beneficial microbes to thrive and multiply exponentially. This isn't just theory, it's a transformation you can observe happening in your own backyard, turning ordinary compost into a microbial powerhouse that will revolutionize your garden's health. When rice begins its fermentation journey in your compost, it becomes a breeding ground for beneficial microorganisms that are essential for healthy soil ecology. The fermentation process creates lactic acid bacteria, which not only help break down organic matter more efficiently, but also produce compounds that suppress harmful pathogens in your soil. This natural biological warfare protects your plants while simultaneously feeding them the nutrients they crave. The specific nutrients that rice delivers go far beyond what traditional composts provide. As rice ferments, it releases easily absorbable forms of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, along with trace minerals that are often locked up in other organic materials. The fermentation process essentially pre-digests these nutrients, making them immediately available to your plant's root systems. This is why gardeners who incorporate rice into their composting systems often see dramatic improvements in plant vigor within just a few weeks of application. The accelerated decomposition process that rice initiates is truly remarkable to witness. Where traditional compost materials might take months to break down completely, rice-enhanced compost systems can reduce decomposition time by up to 50%. The microbial activity becomes so intense that you'll notice your compost pile heating up more quickly and maintaining optimal temperatures for longer periods, creating the perfect conditions for producing rich, dark humus. Preparing your rice compost starter couldn't be simpler, and it requires no special equipment or complex procedures. Begin by cooking a small amount of rice, about half a cup, using slightly more water than usual to create a softer, more easily digestible texture. Allow this rice to cool completely, then mix it with an equal amount of finished compost or garden soil to introduce the beneficial microorganisms that will jumpstart the fermentation process. The beauty of this system lies in how seamlessly it integrates with your existing composting setup. Simply bury your rice mixture about 6 inches deep in your compost pile or bin, making sure it's surrounded by brown materials like dried leaves or paper to maintain proper carbon to nitrogen ratios. Within just a few days, you'll notice increased microbial activity around the rice pocket, which is indicated by elevated temperatures and accelerated decomposition of the surrounding materials. Troubleshooting common pitfalls ensures you maximize your results every time. The most frequent mistake is adding too much rice at once, which can create anaerobic conditions and honestly, some pretty unpleasant odors. Start with small amounts, no more than 1 cup of cooked rice per cubic foot of compost, and gradually increase as you observe how your system responds. If you notice any off-putting smells, just add more brown materials and turn your compost more frequently to restore proper aeration. The difference between plants grown with rice-enhanced compost and those grown with traditional compost is nothing short of extraordinary. In side-by-side trials, vegetables grown in rice-composted soil consistently show increased stem thickness, deeper green foliage, and root systems that are 30 to 40% more extensive than their conventionally composted counterparts. Tomato plants, in particular, respond dramatically to rice compost, often producing 20 to 30% higher yields, with noticeably improved fruit flavor and shelf life. The enhanced pest resistance that comes with rice compost application is perhaps even more impressive than the growth benefits. Plants grown in rice-enriched soil develop stronger cell walls and produce higher levels of natural defense compounds, making them less attractive to common garden pests like aphids, spider mites, and caterpillars. This natural resistance reduces the need for interventions while keeping your garden thriving throughout the growing season. Real gardeners who have adopted this technique report transformative results that go beyond mere plant health. Sarah from Oregon shared that her previously struggling herb garden became so productive after implementing rice compost that she started a small business selling fresh herbs to local restaurants. Meanwhile, Carlos from Texas found that his drought-stressed vegetable garden began retaining moisture more effectively, reducing his watering needs by nearly half while producing the best harvests he'd seen in years. Incorporating rice into your composting routine addresses the growing problem of food waste while, simultaneously improving your garden's sustainability. The average household discards several pounds of rice every year, whether that's from overcooking, expiration, or just cooking a bit too much. By redirecting this waste stream into your compost system, you're not only reducing landfill burden but also creating valuable resources for your garden. The long-term benefits of enhanced soil health really do extend far beyond a single growing season. Rice-enhanced compost builds soil organic matter more effectively than traditional methods, creating a self-sustaining cycle of fertility that just keeps getting better year after year. This improved soil structure increases water retention, reduces erosion, and creates habitats for beneficial insects and soil organisms that support the overall health of your garden ecosystem. Your success with rice composting can actually inspire others to adopt more sustainable gardening practices. When neighbors see your thriving garden and learn about your simple secret ingredient, you become part of a grassroots movement toward more regenerative and waste-conscious gardening. Share your results, document your progress, and help spread this knowledge to fellow gardeners who are looking for natural ways to improve their growing success. Ready to revolutionize your garden with this rice composting secret? Start your first batch today, and, honestly, prepare to be amazed by the transformation. Don't forget to subscribe to the Living Soil Lab for more game-changing gardening techniques, and share this guide with fellow gardeners who deserve to know about this incredible natural solution. Your garden and your neighbors will thank you for it.